My spouse and I love each other, but I dread to get close to him because of his overreactive nature. How much ever I try, his temper and unexpected outburst crushes me. I have communicated to him, yet there is no change. Please guide.
You say you and your spouse love each other. First, check that assumption. If your child were to have this same issue, especially when the child is very, very young, would this be a problem? Your child, let's say, is overreactive and is constantly bad mouthing you or is constantly aggressive towards you. When that behavior is not being expressed, do you feel the natural welling of infinite love towards your child? In precisely the same way, if you feel this love towards your spouse, and if they also confirm that they have the same feeling towards you, your first statement, your assumption is absolutely correct. Let's assume that that is so. In that case, this particular nature that you see in your spouse is clearly a surface phenomenon. It exists because of two things coming in consonance. One is how they are as a person, which includes their inherent nature, as in, the genetics that they were born with, the vasanas, and all the experiences that they have undergone, which is their samskaras. So this put together is one bit what they are. And the second is there is a trigger that is coming up in the context of who they are in those circumstances when you see them as being overreactive and full of outbursts, etc. The moment you recognize that this is only a surface phenomenon, it's very easy to take care of it. Find that thing which nullifies their outburst. You might see this in popular culture, popular storytelling, movies, etc. Sometimes, and there is no gender over here, but it's easier, so I'm going to assume one particular gender of the spouse and one particular gender of the person affected. When the lady or the girl or the wife is angry in popular Indian culture, the man would actually see that as cute. Tum रूठी रहो मैं मनाता रहूं, or you keep getting upset and I keep mollifying you, is not just a fantasy, but it's something that is also part of the human experience. The point is, you look beyond the problem that you see, because you recognize that problem as a surface phenomenon. You recognize the inherent love as the unshakable truth. Once you do that, maybe just going and embracing your spouse at the time that they seem to be angry might do the trick. Maybe saying some specific words might work. Experiment and find that which nullifies this particular outburst on their part, and that would be your key to make sure that you experience as much of the love for as long as you can in your relationship.